9 moves. Yeah, 9 moves, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that right now. Most of them are inbound, so I will have to cut the bolts, seals, open the swing doors, and back them up. And hopefully, most of these are containers. Hopefully, this freight isn't shifted or leaning, so freight doesn't have to fall.
door, get your drink.
Guys, so this is a perfect example of a swing door trailer that I can't secure the swing doors because the hook is broken. I'll show you. So usually there's a hook right here to be able to secure this onto there. They try to use the zip tie, but now it's ripped open. I can't use it no more. So that's where these come in. I usually just try to hook it onto somewhere on the door, and then if you look underneath the trailer, I'm gonna put it on one of these. Stretch it as much as you can and hook it onto there. See that? Same thing with the other door. See that? Broken. Same process. So whenever you get a trailer like this, don't ever try to just go slow and get it up to the door. Depending on the distance you are away from the dock, they might swing open as you're backing up. If it's a windy day, they're definitely going to swing open. So never take a chance to go back there, secure them with anything you got, and go ahead and move on with your day safely.
drivers on 48, they were straight. They just needed to unhook. They're backing up again, they don't need to. They just need to unhook from their trailer and pull forward. Can you inform them of this, please? We called them and told them, and I don't know what they're doing right now.
I think it's two of them, and the trainer's teaching somebody to back up, but I'll tell them to hurry up and get them.
I appreciate it, because they're on time, so we need to get them started. They're making us late.
So this trailer right here is a loaded trailer, and what I did is open the trailer doors so that way once I get to the door I don't have to open them there. Just kind of saves me a trip from getting off the truck. But I'll only do this if when I open the trailer doors, when the trailer's in the yard, I'll only do this if I see that the freight is secured, if it has bars, airbags, or if I clearly see that there's nothing stacked on top of each other, it's just floor loaded, then I'll go ahead and do this. But if I open the trailer doors when the trailer's in the yard and I see that it's kind of sketchy looking, like it's leaning to one side or it's leaning towards me, then I'll just go ahead and close it up and drive to the door that I'm putting it in and try to get it as close as possible to the door, and then open my trailer doors there. Because if the freight is kind of sketchy, it's leaning, and you're driving through the yard with your trailer doors open, then the freight is going to fall off, and you don't want that. So it's up to you. If you want to be secure, if you want to be on the safe side, just open the trailer doors once you're close to the dock. But if you've done this for a while and see that the freight is clearly not going to go anywhere, then you can open them up when the trailer is in the yard, and then just go ahead and proceed on to putting it up to the door. And when it comes to empties, I always open the trailer doors most of the time if I can, especially if it's not next to another trailer, and I just drive through the yard like that because there's no freight that's going to fall. It's an empty trailer. But when it's a loaded trailer, pay attention, don't drive too crazy, don't slam on the brakes, and just try to get it up to the dock as safe and secure as possible. So this Schneider container that I'm about to put up to the dock, as you can see here, I'm opening up the trailer and I just took a peek, but I noticed that the freight was leaning up against the door. And more so on one side than the other. As you can see there, the freight on the right side is kind of caught on the siding of the trailer, but on the left side, it's completely leaning on the door. So at the building that I'm at, they usually want me to, instead of having the people from inside come out here into the yard and pick up freight that fell down in the yard or potentially damage any of the freight, whenever I have freight leaning up against the door, they usually want me to open one door. If I can, open one door, get it up to the dock. That way the people inside can recoup those two skids that were leaning up against the door. And once they're done with that, they'll call me on the radio and have me open the other trailer door, which I got lucky here. There was no trailer next to the door I was going in. So I was able to get it as close as possible to the dock as slowly as I can and open that trailer door to get it up to the dock. I wish freight didn't have to fall down, but these containers, it's very common. A lot of times these containers come from overseas. So a lot of times when they come from overseas, the freight shifts around or moves around a lot inside of the trailer, you know. And it's not even overseas either. Like, it could happen to literally a trailer coming from down the street, and you know, it's just how it's loaded and how the driver is driving on the street. This right here isn't me, but this is a driver that came into the yard the other day. As you can see here, the freight fell down. I don't know if it's because he slammed on the brakes or if it's just that's how he got the trailer, but just be careful in opening trailer doors. You don't want this freight falling on top of you.